Well, there's nothing really to the Elgato Cam 4K, which is what I'm using now. It's literally just two pieces. There's a USB to HDMI. It plugs into the one side, and then you just plug the HDMI cable of whatever you're streaming in the other side. Now I've got a bit more of a setup here. So like this is like a fun collection of cables all along this side of the room you can't really see. I've got all my game consoles running into a whole bunch of switch boxes, and that's all into one input that goes into a 1 to 2 splitter. So, like, for example, I've got like one switch box that has like my Switch, my Series X, my PS5, and maybe something else. And then I've got another Switch box that has like some of my older systems, like my 360 and um, stuff like that, Wii U, etc., plugged into that. And then those both run into another switch box, which brings it all down to one input. And then I would put the and then from the HDMI cable from that actually then runs to another splitter box that's actually one input, two outputs. And the one output goes back to the TV, and the other output goes to the Cam 4K thing that's hooked up to my computer. So whatever is on my TV on that particular HDMI input, which is pretty much any of my game consoles, comes out on this. And it's funny that you say that, right? Because like you're talking about your PS2 and stuff like that. What's interesting about that is that my Cloner HD box had inputs for like everything, including all RCAs and stuff like that. So through that, yeah, I could stream other stuff too. And in theory, I what I could do is I could plug the cloner box. Like I'm not currently using the cloner box at all. I'm not even 100% sure where it is at the moment. No, it's not in my car. Um, but I I had the I could in theory hook the cloner box up to one of the things. That seems like a silly question considering that it's apparently August 25th, 2023 in my game right now. But I guess you actually can't see that. I think the one thing covers that up. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so I could hook the cloner box into one of the Switch boxes and put all my old game consoles into that, and that would allow me to then those would run through the regular HDMI's and into this. I want I don't know who this is. Who's Tally? There's no one named Tally on the list. I haven't been paying attention, and it seems like there's been a lot of comings and going. Oh, there's Tally. Tally is on the list. Never mind. I apologize. This is what happens when you get distracted by conversations. And as Olivia will tell you, sometimes it's hard to shut me up. You got a little something in your mouth there. Yeah, my current staff doesn't like it either. Uh, I don't know now, because it was a lot. It was like 66 originally, but somebody left a bunch already. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Plus 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 1. I think I still need 40. I think I still need 40 Lily of the Valleys. How long did it take me to get 5 stars? I don't remember, to be honest, because I've had it twice now. If you actually go to my dream address, which is on my passport there, if you go there, because I've never updated it, you'll actually see what my island used to look like when I built it the first time. And that would have been approximately around the time that it was a 5-star island, give or take. But that was a long time ago. Well, I appreciate that nonetheless. So yeah, I don't expect somebody to give me all of them anyways. It's all good. Um, Thank you for the follow, Vinny. You can queue up as many times as you'd like if you want to keep coming and visiting. By all means. My only rule is that you only visit once per queue. But if you want to visit again, that's fine. Just queue up again and come again. It's all good. But yeah, as for 5-star island, so I was a 5-star island way back when, and then I started trying to come up with a new way to lay out my island because I got bored, I guess. I don't know. I got bored, so I decided to redo my island. So I started moving everything around, started digging everything up, like the whole 9 yards, like just going nuts. And yeah, and this is what I finally settled on because I kept changing it a little bit because certain things weren't working the way I wanted them to. So I had to change things a couple times and like, oh, okay, no, that's not going to work. Okay, let's try this and so forth. This current layout became a 5-star island probably about a month ago. And this took me about a year to get to this point again. So Diva. You could. Yeah, if you have turnips in your possession at the time that you time travel. I still haven't gotten anyone on my current staff to start doing it though. I still remember Matt sent me a text one day, and this was after I was already gone to my current store. And I think Matt had left already too. I think you and Luke were still there though. And he was like, he just sends me a text. He's like, I hate you. And I'm like, what? What did I do? And he's like, I'm hanging out with Luke. He just burped and he said diva after. And I was like, then my work here is done. You would have been disappointed though, because the other, like, I still do say it quite often. I don't say it all the time anymore. I've started to curve that habit a little bit, but um, you had just left the last time you were on my stream, watching. You had just left, and I burped, and I didn't say it. I just said excuse me instead. And I remember thinking to myself, "Oh God, Olivia's gonna give me shit for this. She's gonna be like, what happened? What happened to Diva?" And then I realized you had already left, so it's like, okay, she didn't see it. But yeah, I'm trying to curb that habit a little bit because I don't know. I just am. But I did say, like, I told my staff, I did tell my current staff about it and how, like, and I said, it's my goal to get one of you to start saying it too. If it's after 12 p.m. on your island, Daisy May goes home at 12 p.m. on Sundays. But I don't drink, Olivia. You know that. Oh, she should still be there then. The only place I've ever, like, the only place I've ever drank is at manager's conference, which means I haven't had alcohol in about 3 to 4 years now, since there was no managers conference last year and the previous 2 years were virtual. Yeah, I agree. Stressful but fun. I agree with that because it is fun because you feel like you're doing something. But it is also stressful when stuff doesn't work the way you kind of envision it in your head, right? Because you start to kind of like formulate an idea. You're like, "Oh, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is what I want to do. This is how I want it to look. This is how I want it to whatever." And then it doesn't work the way you want it to and you're like, "Fuck." Diva. It's funny too because like I've gone to other people's islands, and some people like they're really elaborate with what some of them do, right? Like my friend Rebecca. Now I know she hasn't played Animal Crossing in God knows how long because she's gotten addicted to that new whatever that game's called, Disney Starlight or whatever. She's absolutely obsessed with it. But anyways, when she was playing Animal Crossing regularly, I remember I went to her island, and I don't know if she actually had terraformed anything, but like just the all the stuff she had put there, like she had like all these custom patterns that she had done to like create like really unique looking paths, and the way they wound, like they kind of like zigzagged through the island amongst the trees and everything like that. It's like I get a lot of people that compliment me on my island, and I appreciate that, but to me my island is just like it's just square and organized, right? Like everything's like square, 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 you know? So it's organized. It might be laid out fairly well, but I don't feel mine is overly creative. Yeah, I agree. I don't have the patience for it. That's part of my thing. Like I wouldn't have the patience for it. I think I would end up like I'm not a person who throws controllers, but I think I'd become one. Da 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 da. Okay, I don't know if anyone else has gone to red, by the way, but the last time I went and looked on red, uh, two out of the four artworks have been bought by other people. Those two were real. I checked the other. I hadn't checked them earlier, but I checked them then, and they were real. So those two people did buy the real ones. I checked the other two. Those two are fake. So hopefully no one bought those two because they were fake. Um, the only reason why I didn't buy any of them and why I didn't really pay attention in the first place to whether they were real or not in the first place is because I already have all four of them. But a heads up warning for the 10 viewers in the room right now. If you are on my island or you're coming to my island and you were thinking about going to Reds, don't buy any of the artwork that's left because those ones are fake. Assuming there's any left that are. Let's go look right now. Oh, somebody bought a fake one. Yeah, so this is fake. And who bought this? Mimsy bought this one. That one is fake. Poor Mimsy. Mimsy doesn't know that the artwork she bought is very, very fake. Crap, what was I gonna check? My brain just went blank. Like, completely blank. I have no idea what I was gonna check. I have no idea. I'll put this Nook ticket away, I guess. There's a website. Oh, I have to look it up too. That's why, but that I checked. So the the three on the back row, the one on the left, there is no fake of that one. So it's going to be the real one every single time. Um, the one on the right is the, what's it called? The wild right half or something like that. The wild right half is the wild right half is green, the real one, and the other one, the left half, is white. I know that much because I have the right half and I have the real one. Um, the fakes are opposite. So the right real is green, fake is white. Left real is white, fake is green. Um, the one in the middle, the statue, she's wearing a pearl necklace. The fake has the pearl necklace. The real version doesn't have a necklace. And um, the third one, the one in front, sorry. The one in front, I see that one a lot. And the real one, there's like a flower in his chest. And that one doesn't have the flower, so that's the fake. But yeah, no, there's a website that I have saved that I check whenever I check for artwork to make sure. Um, some of them I have kind of, because I've seen them enough times that I've kind of remembered, so I kind of know just by looking at it right away. There's one specifically that comes up all the time that I don't have. I think it's called. Is it the Worthy painting? I think. No, I don't remember which one it is. There's one, it comes up all the time. I've never seen the real one ever. Um, and that one's kind of obvious now at this point because there's two fakes and one real version of it. And the real one is the real one basically takes up the whole canvas. Both fakes are smaller than the canvas. They almost look like visually in the game, the way it looks like is like if this was the painting, it takes the whole thing, the real one. But the fake one, it looks like somebody took a picture of it and stuck it in the middle of it. And so that one I never have to look up either. I can just, every time I see it, it's like, oh yeah, that's the fake one. And I've never seen the real one of that one, and I've seen it a million times, but I've never seen the real one of it. And it's one of the ones I'm missing, and I don't remember which one it's called, but what does this you've sent me, Olivia? An app? Oh, yeah, I think I heard of that app before. I've never used it though. No, I've just got like a little note thing on my phone. I'm kind of at the point though, like I'm getting close to like everything. There's, yeah, like, so I need what, one, two, three, four, five, six paintings, two statues, one fish, four insects, two sea creatures. That's it. Other than, I don't I I don't know what does fully upgrade Harv's Island do?